Let me get everything set up over on YouTube to pick the right thumbnail here. And I think Twitch is okay. Details. Thumbnail, channel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for stopping by. Let's go with that. Let's go with that thumbnail. Got 67 people in here. Thank you for stopping by this morning. 1750. Yeah, we're making some huge moves. It's absolutely insane. Right now, I'm up about $12,000, $12,337 at the moment. What's a good entry point today? You might want to wait for any type of dip. We didn't really have too many dips yesterday. But if you're looking for this to get to those crazy squeeze moments, right? I mean, any time is really a good time to buy, right? You think it will drop during the in the opening bell? It always does. We've seen that a number of days. Yesterday it dropped a little bit from the start, but then came back right away. So it dropped at this initial candlestick, and then jumped. Let me just change this. I think I changed the screen. No, I didn't. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So yeah, this initial candlestick, you've seen it, drop right from the start, but then took off and really didn't have any type of drop after that. Yes, it did fall down, but it was still higher than when it started. So it's going to be tough if we're going to see another one of these positive days, which it looks like we're going to see that. 7% up really doesn't give it grounds for a reversal. We're seeing a lot of different positions actually move with it. And yeah, so I think it's going to be really, really good. I'm also live on Twitch if you guys want to watch over there. Let's see. Let's go to creator dashboard. Thank you for viewing over on Twitch. I appreciate that. If you want to, hit that follow button, definitely hit the follow button. So once I close this up, if you guys want to join over on Twitch, definitely do that and watch over there. I'm also probably going to bring up TikTok as well, just to see what's going on, but probably not too many people that are on TikTok who woke up hyped this morning. I mean, I was hyped last night. Didn't post anything about it because, I was with the kids and, watching them. So sorry I couldn't post too much. Seeing my first comma in profits today. That's amazing. That is amazing to hear. Absolutely phenomenal. You got 170 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. Get as many people in here as possible. Why is Doge not moving? Keep maintaining 33 cent range. So Doge is not going to make that move until we have those catalysts. We are seeing, I believe, Ethereum was moving, and now it's down today. But it's up at that 35-cent mark. It has moved a couple of times up to 37 cents, even up to 38 cents, getting up to that 40-cent mark. But that's where it was hovering previously. So it's not a bad thing that it is hovering around that point. We are going to see this increase once we get all of those catalysts, once we actually have the ability to buy it on Coinbase. I think that's going to be a big one. And then you're going to see that move as people really start to get into this. But I think a lot of people are their focus is starting to move a lot more towards what's happening in the market because the market is up and crypto has been down. So whenever you see things that are up, a lot of people gravitate towards that. And then if you see Dogecoin that ends up being up and people start talking about it, then people are going to start going towards that. So yeah. All caps for Matthew. Good morning. Hope you boys are ready for some fun. Yeah, I'm absolutely ready. I've been ready for quite some time for this to make some moves. And right now, like I said, I'm up about just under $13,000. And it feels really good. Feels way better than the constant days of being down with all of the shift in the markets and sectors and all of that stuff. It kind of sucked, but um, we're seeing some decent movement, some really, really decent movement. I still have some positions that are kind of down here. I got some free stocks. I got to sell those. But I still have some positions that are down. I'm still waiting on Zomedica to make a move, waiting on SOS to make a move as well. A lot of these small cap stocks are probably going to move while AMC and GME moves. Cost is probably going to make that move as well. That's something that I want to be able to pull money out of, but I want to make sure that I get some sort of a profit out of it. It was supposed to be a $400 profit. It might end up being to that point, but when we see AMC and GME squeeze, just know that there's going to be a lot of positions that follow it. All right, when it gets to 10-minute mark, I'm going to close this thing up. If you guys want to join over on Twitch, definitely do that. Hey, Chad, what's the squeeze looking like? I'm new to stocks and nerves about selling. Yeah, I know what you mean. If you feel as though I'm not going to sit here and tell anybody to hold everything that they possibly have. No, I understand. I understand that we want to hold. Most people want to hold. But if you're comfortable with any gains that you have, definitely take it. I'm not gonna tell you to pull out your gains. Some people ended up making that move and had a great look on their account because they sold maybe at $15 and it decreased quite a bit. Are they going to pressure us down anymore if it gets up to 20? Are they going to push us down? Who really knows? I feel like they're running out of firepower. They're not going to be able to do this stuff. So you just need to continue to, hold this position and let it grow, especially if you have, thousands of shares. I think you're gaining a lot of money out of it. And to tell you the truth, where it sits now, I think this is where the value should be, post squeeze. It should be around that $15, $20 mark. So if you see it get up to 100 and then you start feeling pressure, then if that's where you're comfortable with selling, then sell. I'm not going to tell you not to sell, but I think we still have a lot left in it, a lot left in the tank. And this is basically post squeeze money that we're looking at right here. This is where it's going to hold up for a while. As we start to see revenue increase, we start to see fundamentals get back on track. That's where it's going to sit. So I think if you can hold on for the long haul, this is where you're going to see that get to. But we're very, very close to this squeeze. Push. Yes, we need to push. What's the price target for ZOM? My price target has always been that $2 mark. I've been holding for a while. I had it at 150. I bought it at 170, then bought lower and lowered the price average to 150. But right now it's telling me it's at 102, which is not right. We need some serious movement there. We have a lot of shorting that's going on with Zomedica, but once that shorting ends up, falling off, and we still have that buying pressure, it's going to be pretty good. Let me close this up on YouTube. Thank you for everybody for, stopping by, but I'm going to close this up for members only. It sucks that I can only stream until I think 9 o'clock today or 9:30. I might keep it open because I have a meeting that I have to do. I don't know what these cats are doing. Let me just clock in. But yeah, I'm going to close that up. Thank you, everybody that commented. If you're not a member, it only costs 99 cents to become a member. It ends up getting overwhelming with a lot of the comments, and it starts to get to where people are spamming and all that stuff. So don't really like that. Oh, looks like I can't start what I needed to start. That's perfect. Let's see. Call in sick. I can't call in sick. So I'm not gonna. I wouldn't stream for 8 hours anyways. I'm probably gonna stream. I'm gonna keep it up, but I'm just gonna be, go on my my meeting, since it's something that it's taken away 30 minutes from this. I'm gonna actually have to get 30 minutes back, so I'm gonna go until 10:30. But I'll go from 9:30 to whenever that meeting ends up ending, and then obviously stream from 10 to 10:30. Hopefully we see some massive movement in the morning. I like seeing things in the first 30 minutes. Let's see. AMC going to pass a Volkswagen squeeze. Yeah, it's going to make some huge moves. If what they're doing, trying to pressure us down, trying to hold us down, is not good for them at all. Today I'm starting to really cover and get things popping. We have right now. Yeah. Do you think GME can hit 300 today? I do think it's possible. Yeah, I've seen them make quick moves. Yeah, I can definitely say that they can hit those marks. I would probably push for it to get past that 240 mark first. There's a number of resistance points that you want to blow by, which you can. You definitely can, but I would say it's possible that it could hit 300 today, but we're going to see. We have to kind of stair step on the way up, unless we start seeing some massive movement out of nowhere. Then you really don't need any type of stair stepping. It's all, everything's all gravy. Love the movement, loving the movement as well. What do you think about seeing 20 today? I think it's possible. We're seeing massive movement in the pre-market, and I hope it's not, followed up with a bear trap in any way, because we have about 1 million shares worth of volume so far, and we're seeing that price increase. It's up to 7% of an increase. Almost, it's up to 1760. Making huge moves. It went up to a high of basically 1769. And like I said, we're seeing some massive movement, and this is that slow movement, not the official squeeze. The official squeeze, I mean, it's going to be, fast. You're going to see that jump. And when it comes to, growing from, let's say, 25 to, 100, or 25 to 1,000, or wherever it gets to, you know what I mean? But wherever you're comfortable with, and I want everybody that's in my stream, to be able to profit a lot. Wherever you're comfortable with selling positions, make sure you have a strategy built to where you can profit the most, for sorry, I'm getting distracted, for whatever your strategy is. So, if you feel as though you need to sell 100 on the way up, or sell 500 on the way up, then do that at 100 or 200 or wherever it gets to. Then go ahead and do that and stair step by selling on the way up, if that's what you're going to do, or sell on the way down. Whatever your strategy is, do that, and you'll be happy with the overall squeeze. No matter what, if you profit, you'll be happy with the overall squeeze. Yes, if you miss out on opportunities, a lot of people end up being greedy. Greed can kill you. So don't do that. But we even seen something like Coinbase make moves up to that 250 mark again. That's good. I talked about this recently, and now we're seeing cost back to positive. Love that. Love seeing that. There's a bunch of things that are positive, but there's still things that are negative. Ride is still down 1%. That's not making a move right now. Shorts are covering anywhere they can. Yeah, and then you have people that are actually fearful of missing the full opportunity or the squeeze. And for people that said, oh, AMC, GME, all of these things are over, they're now starting to get into it. They're kind of quiet, but they're getting into it. You know what I mean? Vortex will have correct numbers today, so we should have some better info on the situation. That's good to hear. I don't have Vortex, so AMC volume is 3.8 million. Yeah, over in Fidelity, I believe it's going to show something more realistic in the volume. I don't know why Webull doesn't update the pre-market volume well. It only shows about 1 million shares worth of volume. But if I go over to Fidelity, which I'm going to do now, and Let's see, AMC. Yeah, if I go over to Fidelity, it says 3.8. So you're right. I love your content. Keep it up. Thank you for teaching me most of this stuff. Yeah, no problem. I mean, that's what I'm here for. You know, I try and do as much as I possibly can in order to help people. But do I know everything? No, I don't know everything. So I'll be the first to tell you that I don't know everything. And yeah, there we go. And you can always learn from other people as well. I may be good at day trading or swing trading or certain portions of technical analysis. There may be some other people that are better than me. I mean, I'm all for people learning as much as they can, and there may be people that we put into the community that um, end up knowing some more things. So thank you for becoming a member. Is it Yitzi? Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. I keep being torn between my current AB price being low and buying more before it pops. I have 200 shares at $8. EV. Those profits, people. Matthew got into options this morning. Purchased one contract, 100 shares, a $20 strike price, expires 6/25. Bid price $1.45. If it hits $100 or $1,000, I'm making 8,000 $780 or $770 to 87K. That's amazing. That's amazing. Love to hear that. Bro, look at GME moving. GME is moving up to $223. That's crazy. The movement is just insane. I love seeing positive moves. Love seeing the consistency in the positive moves. You can see that we're not seeing any type of dips. Yes, this is where the hedge funds really control a lot of it, but we are seeing that massive movement. Hopefully we just don't see that fall off. But it's really moving, really picking up. Same thing with AMC. That's really picking up as well. Has had a couple of red candlesticks in there, but it is still picking up. It's a positive movement no matter what, which as it starts to have that positive movement, negative movement, but more positive movement, you're going to see that it's the RSI ends up looking pretty simple. It's not overbought or anything. I wonder if Ralph bought back in yet. I think he did from what I've seen. I thought he did. I thought he was back on the train, but I don't know. Oh man, my nose is starting to get stuffed. Oh, because I'm talking too much. We have about 700 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. Get it up to as many likes as you possibly can. If you are in here, it does help out to hit that like button. I don't know if I have any more money left in the account, but with whatever I have $152. I'll buy more AMC, which is not a crazy amount that we can get, but I'll buy more AMC if we get to, let's say, 500 likes, because I don't have enough money to get. But if I end up selling some more, then I'll probably put that money into AMC as well, just to hold. Because right now I'm up $12,492. And I don't care if it does raise my cost average. I will put that money right into AMC. Type this in again. Great job on the pronunciation. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I got it right. GME will be on cylinders today with the NFT news. I would write contracts on those 200 shares. That options trading just made another contract. How long have we waited for this, boys? We waited for this for a while. We definitely deserve it. GME to $1,000 and beyond. GME opens 230. That'll be huge. You can get AMC options without buying the actual shares. Buy some. Wow, GME is at 300 in volume, which is good because they went from 0 to 300K in volume in 2 hours or so. Yeah. I held AMC and GME for months through all the BS, and the day after I sell, they start to move. Yeah, I mean, that's usually how it goes. It happened to me. It pretty much was the day after. We actually were over 1777. That's crazy. God, I keep forgetting that I'm trying to connect to this. Every time I get distracted by movement, by comments. Sorry. This is pissing me off. Well, this is the thing. This is where you risk it. It's like for people that end up profiting on those swing trades, especially with something that has the potential. This is why you never see me make those moves. Typically with something like this, with the movement that it has, not just the squeezability. If I took that all off the table, typically I would play this as a a swing trade and continuously swing trade it, and I would have made probably 50K by now at least, just on what's going on with the swing trades. But the problem is that I know that this was, gave me that fear of missing out, and I didn't want to have to miss out on this. I don't know which one is the login. I think that was good. I don't know. That's just weird. Come on. Let me see what the schedule is. Thank you, Vault Keeper, for becoming a member. Look at the volume of GME. Yeah, GME right now, it says it's at 132,000, but I believe that on Fidelity, you probably have a lot more. Yeah, 348K is what Fidelity is saying. AMC, I'm sure, has risen to probably 4 million, 4.2 million. That's crazy for the volume. We are seeing it drop a little bit, which is healthy. We love healthy movement so that we're not being, overbought. And then people start, just selling the position. All right, let me see what's going on with Twitch. If people are saying things in Twitch. Thank you for viewing over there. We got 3 viewers over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Appreciate you stopping by. Got into AMC yesterday, 100 for $14.38. No regrets. Yeah, I mean, the way that it's moving, definitely have no regrets. If this is your first time getting into AMC, or is this your first time in the stock market or whatever, I feel like this is where we start seeing a lot of people, get into these positions just because they don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And buying in at 17, you're going to have a lot of people that continue to buy in, know that the possibility is up to that, 1,000, 10,000, whatever the squeeze ends up getting to, it's going to be huge. Just know that you were prepared for this and you're ready to go. I just need to quickly blow my nose because I am getting stuffed. So I'm going to move the camera. I don't like blowing my nose on camera, and probably turn All right, I think that's good. Let me put my camera back. Perfect. All right, so we got 1,000 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. Remember, if it gets to 500 likes, I'll use all the rest of the cash that I have in there in order to buy some more AMC. Continue to move along with you guys. I have about 1,600. Wow, we're making these moves. We're gonna find a way to push above 1780. We're gonna see a lot of sell walls that are probably placed if they really truly are giving up and covering as much as they need to cover in order to stay sane, I guess. Then we're gonna see these huge moves, and it's gonna be a really, really good day, which will suck because today is a day to where I have a meeting in the morning, which it always ends up happening. You have that meeting in the morning, and I think every great good moving day, right? I don't know how else to say that. I end up having a meeting somewhere around 9:30. So that sucks. I've been down 100% from January. I've sold any of my shares, and I'm going to 1,000. That's what I like to hear. But you have people on here that are into nose blowing. I don't know. I'm not that type of person. I don't like blowing my nose on camera. It's just not me. Matthew, don't try and play us. You buying that AMC anyways. I'm not playing anybody. Just hit that like button and I'll buy it. Because right now, I mean, it's up to $17. I would bring my cost basis up, right? Because I would buy what, like, I don't know, 10 shares. I called our sick for this one. Yeah, I mean, the way that it's moving, you always want to stay ready. You always want to stay ready, because what would suck is if you completely miss it, and things start going the opposite way for you. I mean, even if I cannot give out my exit strategy just because I don't want everybody to copy exit strategies. You should always have your own, build your own, what you're comfortable with. Because if you take somebody else's exit strategy, what they're going to do, what you're going to do is, if it does go against you to where it increases a heck of a lot more, then you start getting upset with the fact that that person played it wrong. But no, they're happy because they played it towards their strategy. So whether you're looking to sell, 500 shares at 100, 500 shares at, 1,000, whatever it ends up getting to, you're looking to sell those shares at these prices, and you're comfortable with that. But I can't really give out exactly what I'm doing there, and hopefully you're okay with that. I can tell you the process. I know that I'm going to sell portions on the way up, and I don't want to buy. I don't want to sell at the peak because it's impossible. I don't think I'm going to be able to sell at the peak, especially if you have like 5 shares. I think you're more likely to sell at the peak because you can sell in the after hours market, whatever you wanted to do. You can sell at those points. Does putting your capital gains into another investment like business, real estate, or help lower your tax gains? No. Losing money does. So if you lose some money elsewhere, then yes, but most likely you're going to pay what you have to pay regardless. I don't know of any tax savings that you can have after you have those short-term capital gains. I hate that I can't afford to stay home from work all week. But unfortunately, I have to earn some money for bills. Yeah, I hear you. That's why I say, it's so tough for you to be able to sell at that peak point of the squeeze. I don't think it's possible for anyone unless you have, 5 shares. And if you have 5 shares, most likely, you have either a 9 to 5 or some type of job as well. You're not just a day trader. If you're a day trader, most likely you had more shares than that. If you have only 5 or 10 shares, you probably wanted to test the water, see where it's going to get to. If it gets to $10,000, you basically gain, a crazy amount of money for only investing in 10 shares. You know what I mean? So I'm helping with my capital gains. It seems that way. It's helping with mine. But if you average down, that ends up lowering, I believe, the capital gains. Yes, because it'll be a wash sale, so you can't write that off. Sell at multiple targets going up. Yeah, if that's your strategy, then definitely do that. What you should always do is find the best strategy for you, and then move on from there. So LLC S Corp make less than 20K. All personal capital gains are 0 bracket. That's interesting. I didn't know that. I'm not a tax expert. I do my own taxes, but I'm not a tax expert. I can save money on my my business. I could save money on, well, not really capital gains as much, but not really a tax expert. It was weird. It was like a squeaking noise, but that came from my nose. Cat hair everywhere. Zom definitely helping. I hear you. All right, so we have 1,200 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. We will buy as much AMC as we possibly can. As it is going up, it's hitting that 1780. It hit 1784, so it did break past 1780. That's good to see. We just have a lot of things going on. I know Cost is making a move. I'm really happy with what Cost is doing. I think I'm up about $200 there, $172 there, but remember that cost basis is not real. I'm up on Ethereum. Ethereum is almost at that $2,900 mark. I don't know if it got to 3,000. Oh, it did. Well, it got to 2,900. Sorry. Would love for that to get to 3,000 or 4,000 again, so that I can sell that Ethereum. I know that Ethereum can make some huge moves, but I just want to profit out of this and then end up buying in Coinbase, because right now I have about $500 in Coinbase, but right now I have a full share of Ethereum in Webull. I'm not selling until the way down. I don't care if I miss a little bit of profit. Yeah, just know it's going to be a lot quicker on the way down, so you might want to save some for the way down, not all of it on the way down. To where once people start selling and you actually know that it's the way down, know that it's going to be very fast, way faster than on the way up. So if you put a limit order in, there's a chance you might miss that limit order and end up not, making as much profit as you wanted to. So have a strategy. I'm all for that strategy, but know that if it does happen fast, know exactly what you're going to do in that moment, because that's where you need to have that that day trading like speed. Because down, like I said, is going to be a lot faster than on the way up. If you sell, you could derail the squeeze. No, I mean, a few people selling is not going to derail the squeeze. Majority of the squeeze is not coming from people that are just holding the position. Yes, we do have a lot of people that are holding position, but majority of the squeeze is probably going to come from the shorts that are being covered and the fear of missing out for people that are pushing up. So if you sell a small portion, it's not going to be something big that affects the full impact of the squeeze. However, you want to be able to profit out of it. Trust me, it's so tough. I don't want anybody that watches me, I don't want you to lose out on money. I will be realistic for everybody. While people say, oh, when it gets to the squeeze point, sell at this point, or I'm selling on the way down, you know that it's going to be really, really fast on the way down. Know that we're going to have this build up for a number of days before it ends up, making that official squeeze. Then when it squeezes, it's going to be faster or fast on the way up. But know that the peak point of that squeeze will probably happen in the after hours market, to where when it opens, it's going to be a fast fall. And I just want everybody to be as as ready as possible for it to make any type of moves, downward. But we have to obviously factor in all the information as well. So I want you to be as prepared as possible. For the 1,300 people that are watching me, I want you to be as profitable as you can be without, risking the overall squeeze, and also, risking the fact that you can't make as much money. I know you can always get greedy and say, if it hits $1,000 and I hold this many shares, I'll profit this much money. But be realistic and say, if it hits the top, are you going to be able to sell all of those shares at the top? Probably not. Where can you find a way to sell any of those shares? You know what I mean? So obviously we're not at that point yet. We're still at a point to where we're in that build-up phase. It just hit 1790, 1794. Look at this. We have 2.8 million shares worth of volume in Webull, and I'm sure it's a lot more in Fidelity. Yeah, 7.3 million shares worth of volume, and we still have over an hour left in the pre-market. It's crazy. 521 likes. Thanks for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I'll put that order in as soon as we open. I'm out before it hits 1,000 probably. People need is a point to cover initial investments, a price point to be wealthy, a dream price point. Yes, exactly. That's what you need. A price to cover your initial investment is always great to have. Initial investment plus profit, a little bit of profit. Then you have, that price point to where you wanted to make some really, really good money, right? The last price point that you should have should be something that you're probably going to sell on the way down. So maybe for me, it'll be like the last 100 shares. The last 100 shares I'll let sit there, and if it gets to $10,000, then it's going to be really, really good for me. You know what I mean? Whatever it ends up getting to, I'm all for it. But just know that I have my own profit targets that I'm getting on the way up. Should I be worried about my average cost? Why or why not? At a certain point, you shouldn't be worried about your average cost. Now, for a person that's looking to hold for the long haul, let's say if you totally miss the squeeze, right? And you buy into where you believe that the actual value of the company will be, that's where the cost average comes into play. So for me, if I wanted to hold on to 100 shares for the lifetime of holding this position, I know that the value will stay between that. It should stay between $10, $20, probably even rise to $30 or whatever. So where I'm holding at, the cost basis matters. However, for the squeeze, it does not matter at all, because the only way cost basis will matter is if you start to buy at the peak points. If you start to buy at $100 and see it go up to 200, then the cost basis starts to matter when you start getting closer. But as you're at these low points, it does not matter. $14 doesn't really matter. $15 doesn't really matter, because where it's going to go to, it's basically way far away from where those price targets are. So like for somebody like, let's say DFV, DFV bought in at like $5 and like $15 and all of those low numbers for GME, and it's never gotten back to that point, or it hasn't gotten back to that point since. So cost basis does not matter to him. He could buy more and more and more, and it'll be everything on top of it is just all gravy. He's made millions of dollars from this. So that's where it does not matter. Overall wash sales, where it matters. We're about to see $18 here in the pre-market. It's crazy. But ultimately, like I said, if you're looking for that long-term hold and you miss the squeeze entirely, cost basis ends up mattering a little bit, because of the fact that you're holding something that you're believing in the fundamentals more than anything. So fake squeezes, manipulating at 500 or 1,000 to cause fear, and shorts will cover further to 1,000 to 10,000. I'm definitely going to hold a portion for that potential. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that you always want to hold up a portion for that. And it's not necessarily saying that, hey, you should buy in, at $1,000. Whatever you have before the squeeze starts, I think you should stick with. and you shouldn't end up just buying and buying and buying more unless we start to see some sort of consolidation. Then you can make that move. But I think for the ultimate play of this squeeze, before you want to make any type of profit, 806, Jesus, 807, this is 808. What in the world? This is just insane. It's insane. I love it. I love it so much. Tesla is even up. I love seeing that. I'm up $13,202, which is crazy because Erica is over here, you know, telling me to sell it. And I'm like, relax. You don't know about this stuff. I mean, she might be getting a little bit from it. So I'm going to change my camera because this camera actually is dying. We're seeing some really, really good movement. Right now, it does say that it's being overbought based on the RSI. Let's look at some other positions to see what they are doing. GME is making a move as well. You know, it went up to basically 230. Hopefully we can see that open there. Costs, love seeing this move. I told you I just made a MP Shorts video about costs. Talking about how when AMC and GME moves, this is going to move as well. This is a shorted position as well. Something that they have to cover. It's something that started then. They're putting a lot of money into some other areas as well. So we have 1,626 people in here, guys. Hit the like button. It does help out, you know, with the YouTube algorithm. I'm going to play an ad here because it's been 40 minutes and I haven't played a single ad. How do you make it red when at someone? I don't know. I mean, I think you can only do it to like certain people. So I think it's orange or something like that. So you at somebody and only that person sees it as orange because you're calling them out. Stormy, thank you for becoming a member. Stormy Fines. Profit Hands Perry, make it rain. That's what I like to hear. He tells her relax, and then that was the end of match streaming. Yes. Yep. My wife told me to sell. This is not considered paper hands. Obviously, it's just, you know, you're missing out on profit if you do it. It's not considered paper hands if you sell at this point. If you feel comfortable with it, or if you're using money that you needed to pay bills with, it's not gonna. Obviously, you're gonna miss out on a lot. But I'm not gonna hold it against you because this is not paper hands. This is basically taking a profit. Taking a profit probably too soon, but you're taking a profit. So we hate ads. Well, gotta make a living, right? My $82 calls I bought last week look like gold now. Liquid gold. Good morning, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yep, that sounds good to me. Take your profits when you feel comfortable with things. Yeah, exactly. Don't let anybody else, you know, push you into not taking whatever profit you want to take. You know, obviously, you know, we're all about profit hands here. It's not only about the diamond hands. We understand that we take profits, but with these situations, there's so much profit left on the table. But wherever you are comfortable with, I'm not going to hold it against you. This is a channel where we like to be realistic with things, and a lot of people don't see these gains often. And I understand you may be missing out on some by, you know, buying or by selling. But trust me, wherever you feel comfortable with, you'll feel fine no matter what. Greed can definitely kill your situation, can kill your overall account. I've learned this time and time again that greed can kill it. If you're not holding at a good position, then you know, it might not be the best situation for you. You know what I mean? We have 1,600 people watching, almost 1,700 people watching. So thank you everybody for stopping by. I appreciate that. We will just scroll across. Brief analyst upgrade price target to $16. Shady. Sorry if you hear a bunch of crinkling because I have granola here. Gonna eat my yogurt. Was taking this sinus medication for some reason. I need food in my body. If you're not selling a little to take profit, you're not doing it right. Yeah, I agree with you. I understand that there's people that just want you to hold everything, but I think there's a point to where you just need to, take a little bit, cover your initial investment, and then you can be able to put that initial investment into something else. Maybe if you feel as though GME didn't hit its potential yet, you could put it into GME and follow that as well. So, that's where I stand with it. Let's see what Twitch is saying. I'm sorry if I neglected you over there. There's one person viewing over there. I appreciate anybody watching on any of the platforms. If you guys want to watch on Twitch, definitely go over there and give me a follow. Yeah. Yeah, let's see. So we have cost. It's actually making a decent move. Mavis is making a okay move. GameStop, 7% or 8%. We have AMC up 8%. So it has decreased a little bit from that $18 mark back down to $17.70. Hopefully we don't see that continue on the way down, because a lot of times we'll see pre-market movement, and then before it opens, they'll start to short the hell out of this thing. So you might see volume just completely skyrocket with the amount of shorts that they put in. So just be aware of that. Hey, I have 1,000 shares, and a few days ago I sold five $25 cover calls, debating buying them back or using the profit when exercise to buy the calls. I'm horrible with options, so you're talking to the wrong person. I do not buy options. I do not invest in options. That's just something that I haven't really taken a liking to, I guess. As of now, I understand it can be easy at times, but I just don't like the thought of being able to lose all of your money instead of just a percentage. The FUD will be real. Yeah, the FUD will definitely be real. Thank you for the super chat, Guy. But don't get it twisted. I definitely need that money. I hear you. For me to take profit means I would have to sell half of my position, and I don't feel comfortable with doing that. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. It's always tough. When you see your money double or triple, right? That's when you start to really think about, when you could take some profit, when you could basically look at that and say, what will be the best situation for me? Sorry for all the crinkling. Got a lot of granola here. No, Carl, get down. No, you can't have granola. What is your issue? You ate all the treats. Carl is my cat, by the way, if you're new to my channel. Maybe a shareholder meeting today at 9 a.m. could help move the price up. Mavis has been off and on with moving. MVIS has been off and on, and right now I'm upset with the way Cost is making their moves. This is crazy. Thanks for your calmness. Yeah, no problem. No problem. That's what I'm here for, is for it to be as calm as possible. Let's see. This is way behind. I didn't know that it would be way behind. I mean, either way, I know I think I do a 10-second lag or something. Delay can be adjusted depending if you're using OBS settings. Yeah, I just feel like with the delay, either way, I think there's a delay on YouTube and a delay on Twitch. But if I do, what is it? If I do a less delay, then it's more chance of like my connection going out and all that stuff. I don't want that to happen. and then the stream ends up stopping, and it's never good. Thank you for watching on Twitch. I mean, we gained, what, 4 followers? I appreciate that. Nice bounce off of VWAP. Have we seen a good bounce? Yeah. I don't have the VWAP on mine. I'm looking at the 15 moving average and the 200 EMA. Typically, I see that bounce off of the 200 EMA a lot. I don't like to have too many indicators up, but we are seeing a good movement here. Guy, thank you for becoming a member. Means a lot. It's only 99 cents. If anybody wants to become a member, I make it really cheap. It's not $4.99, $2.99. I do have a $1.99 option, but you know, it's really cheap. Twitch followers are legit. Yeah. John Drew, thank you for becoming a member as well. Matt, wouldn't it be better for people to take profits from their options and let the stock ride? Yes. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know a lot about options, if anything. Matt's eating breakfast. This must be serious. The only reason I have to is because of you know, some sinus stuff that I have to take. I need to have food in my stomach, and the only thing I'm comfortable with eating in the morning is yogurt. So I just bought one contract at $18 that expires on June 11th. What do you think? Not advice. Again, I'm not a person with options and what you can do. Like, what are the options that you can take with those option contracts? So I'm not the right person for that. If you're talking about just investing in stocks, buying, selling, very simple. And yes, but options are just not my thing. I find profit with buying and selling short term. So I never really got into options, because where you are profitable, you just stick to it. And if you change a lot of things, then you end up losing some money and losing that leverage. So I mean, I understand you can always learn some things, and I'm always up for learning some things, but it always gets to the point to where it's like, all right, I feel like making money today. How do I want to make money? Well, if I take up options, I'll probably end up losing some money with, kind of that trial run, really. And then I just go right back to where I feel comfortable with, where I'm happy. Maddox Polygon. Matic Polygon? Is that? Oh, you're talking about what's it called? Crypto, right? My market cap. I think I have looked into this. I think this moves closely with ADA. I'm pretty sure. Let me see Coinbase. Give me a second. ADA is looking pretty good. Last 24 hours up 24%. That's pretty good. Go home. I might be wrong by saying that it moves closely with ADA. I didn't see that. Yeah, I mean, the growth that it's had in the last 24 hours is 50%. So yeah, I'm all for it. It moves closely with ADA. Yes, it moves tightly with Cardano. So I was all for it previously when it was at $2. And I'm all for it now. So with it definitely has a lower circulating supply of 6.2 billion. And while it does have that lower circulating supply of 6.2 billion, means that it has a lot more capability to grow if it does have usability to it. So if it moves something that's really tightly with Cardano, which Cardano has 31.9 billion, which gives it less ability to grow, especially when you start factoring market cap and understanding where the peak market cap can be, and where the realistic market cap can be. That's where you start to really, look at it and say, okay, well, this obviously has a lot more popularity, like a lot of it's fourth on most held. But then if you go back here and you look at Polygon price, should have been Polygon. Come on, man. There we go. That's 13 most held. So it doesn't really have the amount of volume to it, but you do have a circulating supply, which gives it more ability to grow. So it can grow a lot faster than what Cardano will grow at. So if it moves tightly with Cardano, you'll probably see this end up increasing a lot more than what Cardano does. So it's probably good to hold both, in my opinion, but I am all for it. Dumb pre-market, it's coming back down, is it? Yeah, it's making a move back down, but that's understandable. What's good is it resets the RSI. Contract price was 202, and my strike price was $18. I always get tripped up, when the other Steve Martin posts. I think, what the fuck? Did I write that? I don't remember that. That's funny. It's too funny. We have 1,615 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. We are set up for something really good today. Hopefully, we can see this settle. I wanted to see it level out instead of decrease, but obviously you're going to see that this is controlled by hedge funds. We see a lot of movement here, and they know that we're going to see a lot of the movement in the pre-market. So maybe they're trying to basically say, this is the squeeze, and then it gets to a high point, and then they decrease it before the market actually opens, which is definitely something that I would say that they would do. Let's get ready for some sort of trap. It looks like Roblox hit $90. That's crazy. It hasn't been to that point since the IPO day. That's insane. At least both Steve Martins have different what's it called, icons. Thank you for the 2 people that are watching on Twitch. If anybody wants to follow me on Twitch, definitely do that. That's amazing. I'll be posting a bunch of different stuff on there. I'll be streaming the stock stuff as much as I can. Sometimes my connection really doesn't hold up well. AMC still around that $17.60 mark. At least it didn't decrease more, getting down to that sub 17. We're probably going to see that decrease right from the start. Find that low, and if it is a good day, we'll see a V-shaped recovery, which is definitely a good thing. Remember, I said summer is going to pop off everything, crypto, all that stuff. Yeah, it started to happen. The Apocalypse Day prediction that happened in the movies. I had the same feeling. Congrats on reaching that though. Um, thank you. I don't. Maybe it wasn't me. Oh. These sinuses are just ridiculous. Now, someone had the same name as me, I would trip balls Steve Martin and the other Steve Martin. Talk about identity theft. All right, so it looks like GME is starting to make that little bit of a move. Instead of copying what AMC is doing, where AMC is decreasing, we're starting to see AMC come back. But GME is having a little bit of a bounce. That's good to see. Want to get back up to that 230 mark. If you can open up at 230, I think it'll be a good day. People kind of fearing that they would miss out of the position, buy into the position. We'll see a lot of volume. Right now, we're seeing a crazy amount of volume. Let's see what AMC volume says. Right now in Webull, it says 5.2 million. I would imagine it's going to be like, I don't know, 8 million. It's 11.5 million. We're seeing 11.5 million shares in the pre-market. This is going to be a really, really good day if this is going to be the volume. This is just the pre-market. There's a meme stock EFT. Might jump at the open. A lot of people don't know how to trade pre-market, so they bought overnight. All of those buys will 9:30. Just my opinion. Matthew, feel like a $100 bill on fire, investing in SafeMoon, but can't play it. $20 option. Come on, light a bill on fire. Also, your thumbnail looks like a COD multiplayer. The loading screen. Coincidence? No, no, no coincidence. But yes, I can. It's not impossible to play options. What's going on here? It's not impossible to play options for me. It's just something that I'm comfortable with. Like that, SafeMoon, that is pure gambling. You know that it has no usability. You know that it's only backed by the fact that people want to create a hustle, right? And for people creating those hustles understand where you can make your moves in order to be profitable, not to basically become rich, because it's going to be very difficult to do that. But yeah, those are different types of plays. There's risky, there's safe plays, safer plays, kind of mild plays, risky plays, very risky plays, and then gambling. So that's where I'm sitting at with SafeMoon, is that gambling aspect of things. That's not investing, really. If you make money, SafeMoon, if you make money on SafeMoon or some other type of like pure hustle, you can't say that, oh, I make money investing, this is where I built my wealth. No, you made money gambling at that point. But if you have something that has usability, like for people that made money on Dogecoin, at first it was like that gamble, but then understanding the usability of it, that ends up being a different situation. It ends up being investing. You're holding on to that for a while. You take some out. Yeah, so SafeMoon is not safe, that's for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. So yeah, this is different. I would say options is something where I'm taking on a whole new strategy onto my everyday trading, and I just don't want to do it. Eventually I will, but not now. I'll tell you that I'm not the options guy. And again, if I am, um, if I don't know something, I will tell you I don't know it. I'm here to basically, teach you what I know, and I'm here to learn as well. And I'll learn things as I go along. But no, when I do want to make some money, I'm comfortable with the strategy that I've built. So hopefully, you can build a strategy to where you can focus on the really profitable areas for you versus having any other things. Because I can do my long-term investing is also profitable. That's very simple, set it and forget it. But short-term investing, I usually I'm really good with day trading rather than swing trading. And swing trading, I'm really starting to get into more of that flow and even learning new things about swing trading as well every single day. Like what scanners I can use, what I'm looking for, any type of indicators that I can use as well, that are different than what I would do with day trading. Um, does it really have usability other than the market buzzing for brands? for for Dogecoin? Dogecoin definitely has usability to be that transaction based currency, something that can not take over the dollar, but also like kind of supplement. You can use it as that form of currency because with billions of coins out there, typically that's what you're going to see with something that is a true like currency that you're using in an everyday setting that doesn't cost you a lot. With the US dollar, what is there? Trillions and trillions of dollars that are out there that we create. And it devalues the dollar, just like what Dogecoin will do. The 5.2 billion that are added every single year will devalue that as we're starting to use it and it's flowing through different businesses and all of that stuff. So Doge definitely has usability to it with the concept that they created. I just think that if we wanted the price to grow, then we would need a cap put on the amount that we can have out there. But since there's no cap, it makes it more like a true currency. You know what I mean? So it definitely has usability, being at low cost to transfer, to actually buy things, to make it that transaction based currency, the people's currency. Can you make a video on scanner settings for day trading and swing trading? I think that would be a good idea. Yeah, I can do that. Why did you transfer your account in the first place? Oh, you're not talking to me. I thought you were talking to me because I transferred my account. But let's see who you're talking to. Jen. Oh. I'm finally back in the green on GME 224. That's good to see. Oh wow, I didn't know. Nobody said GME was making a move. GME GME is up to $234. That's crazy. This movement is insane. AMC is starting to make a move as well, but GME is up there, getting up to that 240 mark. 235, I guess. Let's pump the brakes. All right, so we got 1,000. It looks like the amount of playbacks right now is 9,999. That is like perfect. It's not going to stay there, but it's perfect. We're talking about Robinhood, Matt. Oh, okay. So someone transferred their money into Robinhood when they probably shouldn't have transferred into Robinhood. Understood. All right, so we have what, 800 likes. Get that to 1,000 likes, and I'll buy more AMC. How many people do that? Like I don't think I've ever done that. It's like get me to 500 likes and I'll buy AMC. Get me to 10,000 likes and I'll buy more AMC. I really don't say that often at all, actually. I think today's the day. But yeah, we're at 900 likes. really good. Thank you for hitting that like button. We have, we're almost at that $18 mark. That is crazy. I just think this is insane. Love the movement. We have 3 people watching over on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Gained 5 followers over here, so I appreciate you guys. You can share the video, whatever you can do. I don't know if you can send likes. I'm new to Twitch, so trying to get an understanding of it. But I don't think I could become an affiliate because of the fact that I stream, I multi-stream on YouTube and Twitch, which means that I kind of can't become an affiliate unless I do something separate, you know? And I don't even know how much you get paid on Twitch. Buying 2,000 shares today. When should I buy? You probably want to wait for that dip in the open. If we are going to see some sort of dip, there might be a point, and I don't want to scare anybody, but there might be a point to where they look to really push us down, you know, really pressure us into you know, selling the position. And that's more of that trap. You've seen a bear trap that they've created. I don't know if they have more firepower in order to do that, but it seems like they always have more money. So just be prepared for something like that. And it hurts to see it because it's like it drops so fast and you're like, what is going on here? And then it ends up coming back to normal. Sometimes it doesn't, and it stays at those levels because they're really holding us down with all the short volume. And then that's just not good, obviously. But if we are seeing these type of increases, I think it's going to be a really good day. The volume is just absolutely insane. Stormy Fines, thank you for the $25 super chat. That means a lot. Free share of AMC on me. All right, perfect. I don't know, AMC is not $25, but I appreciate that a lot, and I will buy AMC shares. We just hit 1,000 likes, so Matthew Perry became famous, and I'm still just a cough drop. No, I mean, this is what it's all about. I mean, those cough drops is what it's all about. It clears up a lot. Certain levels of cough drops, you have to have ones that have the strength to clear up everything, and then you'll be good. So that's what I typically use. I use the strongest strength cough drops. There you are. Thank you for stopping by. Cough drops are important. Yeah, always have at least one, because you never know. Like the one day I was eating, I don't know what's wrong with me, but the one day I was eating pineapple, and all of a sudden I just broke out into like a bunch of like coughing because of, I don't know, maybe it's the citric acid in pineapples, but it just, I don't know, it just hit the wrong way, and I just started coughing and didn't stop coughing. I actually got sick the next day just because of that pineapple, and I don't eat pineapple that much because of it. Twitch, you get paid a percentage of subs when you become affiliate. You get more percent by meeting different goals like followers, subscribers, and retaining views. I'll have to look into all of that stuff. But right now I have 4 people that are watching. How about VeChain? I did like VeChain. I don't hear much about it right now. I know that VeChain, let's look at the circulating supply. Circulating supply is 64 billion, right? So that really only gives it that ability to get to double the amount that Doge can get to. So if Doge can get to about $5, with the amount of popularity for VeChain, that can get to somewhere around $10 mark. So that's not bad. Getting to $10 is not bad, especially if you're buying in at 13 cents, where it is now. But if you bought in a lot sooner, somewhere around that 0.004 mark, and you bought a bunch, you made a decent amount of money getting all the way up to 25 cents. But it does have that possible chance to get to these numbers. The only thing is you have to understand the usability behind it. I don't understand the usability behind it because I haven't read into it. So I would have to do like full research before I can give my ultimate opinion on where it can get to. I understand the ceiling, but where's the realistic view to where VeChain can get to? So Thanks for your question. Thank you for the 4 people that are watching over on Twitch. We're gaining some viewers, some followers. I appreciate that. Um, treat yourself today, homie. Thank you for the $2, Steve Martin. It means a lot, and it's one of the Steve Martins. I don't know how to, separate you two. I mean, really by the icon. I mean, it's a purple S versus an actual picture. Maximum squeeze, cough drops for the win. Yes. 40 minutes till the market opens. Yeah. For some reason, I got confused thinking it wasn't 40 minutes. It is 40 minutes until the market opens. I'm hype, really hype. I can't wait to see if there's any type of movement. We're seeing cost that's making a move today up to $21.78. That's absolutely insane, absolutely crazy. Loving this. Hey, check out WKS. SP, please. They make truck covers and they are solar for EV. Looks pretty cool. I'll have to check it out. Right now, you're seeing them at 38 cents. Let's see the growth. Let's actually see the starting point. So starting at $24, actually having those large increases way back in the day of 2014, 2007. Seeing some moves somewhere around this mark, where to get to a high of $2. All right. So most likely it's been, hovering. We've seen some growth as of late in 2020. We've seen some growth, which is really good. Love to see that growth. Love to see it increase there. I said like truck bed covers. Well, that's good. It seems like there's a lot of companies making more trucks, SUVs, and everything. So that's obviously a great deal. The only thing is I just don't know how to scale that type of business, that type of company. What is going on here? Why is this looking weird? Why does this look weird? All right, let's go back to what we were just looking at. But yeah, I would have to look into it a little bit more. I mean, you could probably get decent swing trades out of it over days. But if you think it has a lot of long-term potential, then it doesn't ever hurt to put some money into there, especially if you do see that long-term potential. It's been a business for quite some time. It's been out there. If it has been making moves, that's always good as well. But yeah, I don't really see too much progress in this. If you have some news behind it, then it's obviously good. So I would have to look into it more before I can give you a full analysis or a breakdown on that. But it looks like you can get a pretty decent swing trade out of it, depending. But it's not something that's predictable. That's the issue. Right now, you're seeing this on a downward trend. Maybe a little bit of a bounce, but yeah. All right, so we're seeing costs up about 5%. Bought 6.4 $17 calls yesterday. When should I sell? Again, horrible with options. I don't know why people want to ask me about options. I mean, they expect me to know about options, but I don't. Whenever you feel comfortable with selling, that's what I would give you as advice. But then again, I don't want to shortchange you in advice. It's not advice. It's merely just my opinion. Oh shit, I overslept. Yeah, there's a lot of movement happening today. But that would be my best bet when it comes to any type of advice or opinions. Saying EV comes up great, I think that's good. If you think it's going to be great, then feel free to put something in there, especially when it starts to get to these lower prices, and know that it's going to make some decent moves. Now, if you have kind of a second, third, fourth opinion, that always does help. But I haven't done the research into the business to understand how that will impact the business. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot more that goes into it instead of just one bit of news. Do you know what I mean? So Do you have a you have an S on your chest or a cough drop tattoo? No, I don't have an S on my chest or a cough drop tattoo. I guess I should get a cough drop tattoo. I'm always no, I'm not gonna do that. Working quick hello AMC. Don't forget AABB. Have a good day, everybody. Yeah, you too. Just I'll do a partial transfer and sell your crypto when you're ready. Probably not talking to me. Anyway, I just noticed the time. I gotta bounce. Take care, everybody. You too. You too. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, if anybody wants to go over to Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. That does help out as well. If I ever feel like just streaming over there, I will do that. Most likely I'll stream both. I don't know if I'll become an affiliate because I believe I can't stream both. The Tesla make trucks. Wait, does Tesla make trucks? And if not, they should. They're looking to make the Cybertruck. And I believe that's like fully in production. I don't know when it's supposed to be released, but it's pretty interesting. I actually like the F-150 truck. If you haven't seen my reaction video, definitely go and check that out on Matt Reacts. Also, that's a chance for me to plug everything. Guys, make sure you hit that like button. Also, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. And what? No cough drop. No. And check out some of my other channels. I have the Matt Reacts channel. I have the MP Shorts channel where I do a lot of short form content, especially when it comes to stocks. I do that in like 60 seconds, less than 60 seconds. Also, the Twitch link should be in the description. If it's not, then I don't know what else to say. Here we go. I'll put it over here. All right, so hopefully I spelled everything right. All right, I pinned it to the chat, so definitely check that out. We have 1,570 people in here. Thank you guys for being here. If you guys are on the way out, make sure you hit that like button. I know that there's a bunch of other people that start streaming at like 9 o'clock, so definitely hit that like button on the way out. It does help out the channel a ton. If AMC or GME squeezes, then all the other stocks will follow. Not as much, but some activity for sure. Yeah, depending how heavily shorted they are, all of the stocks will end up following because they'll start covering other positions in order to obviously cover this as well. So you're going to see those other stocks end up increasing. Small cap stocks make their moves. You're going to see cost that's making a move, which it has no reason to end up making a move besides some people that may be holding. Is there a cat right here? Why are you laying there, man? Carl is just laying on cords underneath the desk. I don't know what his problem is. But yeah, you're going to see a lot of other positions move as well. Like cost, it was up 5% at one point. MVIS is up 5%. You see this large increase it's had late in the pre-market. I remember I'm only streaming until 9:30. Well, I'll keep it alive. You'll probably end up going somewhere else, but I'll keep it alive while the first 30 minutes is happening. And I will stream for 30 minutes after my meeting since this is cutting into my streaming time. So yeah, I already hit the like button, but I'd like to answer or attempt to answer. Thank you. Carl's just there to mess with your stream. Yeah, he's definitely doing something. It's weird down here. SPCE is on the move too. I don't see it actually on the move right now. It was yesterday and the day before that. Well, now it's starting to pick up, but it was negative. It was down yesterday, and it's down. Well, now it's starting to pick up a little bit. My question. What's your question? AMC, where's your question? What is the prognosis for the AMC arc? For the I have no idea what that question is. You got to break that down a little bit more. Thank Matt all for answering my question. No problem. Hit the like button twice a day. SPC is not on the move, but if GME and AMC squeeze, I guess it will too. Sorry for the confusion. Yeah, I understand. It was on the move yesterday, even though AMC and GME were on the move. Not yesterday, the day before that. Sorry. Carl, stop messing up things. All right, so let's see. Twitch. Nothing on Twitch. We got 3 people watching. Thank you for watching over there. What are we looking at right now? GME, that's up basically 11%. That is insane. Loving that movement. AMC, that's up about 2.5, or sorry, 8.5%. Cost is up 3%. I swear this cat doesn't want to stop bothering me right now. I need SOS to make a large move because I have 1,000 shares of SOS, and they should be up in that $6 range, but they're not. Need DraftKings to make a move as well. Where's DraftKings? DraftKings is right here. DraftKings is only 1%. We need them to make some sort of a move. I know that they have a lot more in them as well. You have Twitch? Yes, I do have Twitch. If you look in the pinned comment in the chat, you're gonna see my Twitch account. So go ahead and follow that. Ask questions over there. Anybody that is watching that can't comment, go over there and comment over there. That does get your comment through, and I'll be able to answer that. I try and check it sparingly. So if you have a comment, I'll answer it. Zom hates me. I think Zom hates everybody. It's just not moving. The people that are shorting Zom, they understand the potential and how many people are looking to increase that stock by a heck of a lot more than what people are thinking it's going to get to. Obviously understanding the thought that it can easily get to $2, right? We understand that, but with all the shorting going on, it's making it bigger and bigger, making it look more and more like it could get to $5 short term. So that's why I'm holding it. I see the potential in what Zom can do because they've been moving. When they do have those positive days, they move a lot. Right now, AMC, I'm up about $13,000. GameStop, I'm up $100, and costs, I'm up $212. And then I'm also up on Ethereum, but a lot of other things I am down on. I need Zomedica to make a move and SOS, which are the biggest losses that I have. Everything else is not that bad. Ride should have been better. This is kind of depressing, especially since we know now that that's being shorted as well. I think RMO was more of just a buy, more of a chase for me, I guess. and it's just not moving. FAMI is not moving either. It did get up to, I think, 46 or 47 cents, close to my cost average, but yeah. Man, how much this AMC move do you think is, where is that at? Is the fact school is about to be out and more people are being vaccinated and going out more. I think when you do see that, you would probably see that with the overall market. You're seeing a lot of positions that are down as well. But I think you probably have a small portion where people know that you can go out without masks, as long as you are fully vaccinated and all this other stuff. I think that's a portion of it, but I think it's more or less we're seeing this large increase because of the fact that they're covering shorts. We're seeing people that are buying, the fear of missing out as of now, and you're probably going to see more of that fear of missing out as the market opens, and that's why you'll see that increase. So instead of just them covering, you're probably going to see a lot of people buying as well while they're trying to keep us down there. So I think that's a portion of it, just not the biggest portion. It's not what we're thinking is, well, it is what we're thinking. We're thinking that it's more or less the people that are buying and the covering of those shorts, rather than just people being vaccinated. Things are opening up and all this stuff. Like I just seen that SNL, I guess their last show had like a fully vaccinated audience or something, which is cool. Do you think banks will stop giving hedges in deep loans? No. They've played this game before when it came to 2008, 2009, right? They played this game before, and it's just not it's not in their I can't think of words today. I cannot think of words today. Not in their personality. There we go. To basically give up. And they're not going to do that. So they're going to keep pushing along. Wow, it looks like this is up 12%. They're going to keep pushing along and trying to, hold us down as much as they possibly can, and until they end up, going bankrupt and getting bailed out. Matt, do you remember me? Yes, nameless. Yes, I remember you. And this is what's great about having members only, is that you can remember, a lot of people's names and see somebody's name, know that they have a serious question, or whether they don't have a serious question, or whether, we're just joking around or whatever. So it's great to be able to create that community. Yes, I do remember you. Matt, SOS over Mara. Yeah. I mean, Mara weren't they moving yesterday? Wasn't Mara moving yesterday? It's up 5% today in the pre-market, but we're just not seeing, we're seeing Ride that's down, right? But where's SOS? SOS was up 1%. Now it's up 2%. Up to $3.02. I want to see this make a huge move, which SOS can make a bigger move. Oh my God, I was going to buy a put on GME at market open, but IV is 144%. Your name doesn't ring a bell. $18. Yes, we were at $18 before. We were at $18.08, but it's great to be able to be back up there, especially when the market's going to open. Now remember, I have a meeting that I have to get to, so it's going to be silent here, but hopefully some people stick around with me, and we can talk through a lot of this stuff. What will suck is a lot of times when I have these meetings, I end up missing a selling point for some of these opportunities. If we end up seeing like SOS go, out of this world for 30 minutes, and then I'm stuck in just a meeting and not being able to sell. That is what happened to SOS initially, and that's why I'm down so much, because I was actually up $600 and missed out on that opportunity. Knew that was going to come back, but then overnight it ended up decreasing a lot more, and I was down like over 1,000. So it made more sense to keep holding for that longer term hold rather than letting go. which is why I hate swing trading. Because overnight you can have a huge difference in what the price can be, and it could go completely against you or completely with you. You know what I mean? But most likely it will go completely against you. Same resistance at 808. Come on, don't do that. Yeah, it looks that way. Same resistance at 808. Wow. AMC and GameStop just look phenomenal. GameStop up 12%. Are we going to see this move today? Oh, 1.2K likes. Congratulations, Matt. Thank you. Looks like a good day for all in your channel. Yeah, it looks, whenever you see the market end up making these moves, you obviously have people that are antsy to get some answers and get some questions out and understand where they can go. And that's why I'm happy to be here in the morning, being that pre-market go-to for a lot of people. Matt, you link to Twitch and pinned in the comments. Your stream manager, not the stream. Oh, thought it was the stream. Sorry. And we remove. Let me go to my channel. How do I stop it? Thank you for saying that. All right, I think now it should be good. Yeah, now it should be good. Thank you for saying that. For the 1,100 people watching, thank you for watching. Remember, I'm going to be, in a meeting from 9:30, hopefully from 9:30 to 9:40. We don't know how long it's going to go, but from 9:30, probably the overall time I think is 9:30 to 10. So we got a child crying upstairs. But yeah, I'm going to be watching this and hopefully we see something really, really good. But remember, I am on a call. So thank you for your info without confirmation bias. See you on the moon. That's great. That's great news. It's great to hear. I'm right there with you. So it looks like we're definitely going to pass that 240 mark. Somebody asked me about 300. I think we need to take that next step. I think like 270 is probably that next step. We obviously want to go over 250, but 270 is that mark to where I know it was like strong at like 275-ish. So agreed. Really enjoy your insight leading into the opening of the market. So you maxing out on buying some AMC today? Yes, I am. As soon as it opens, I will buy what I have in the account. I think it's only like $152 right now. Total market value of $50,000 in the account from 38 to 50. Pretty good. I'll take it. Thanks for your stream, homie. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Let me see what people are saying over in Twitch. Thank you for watching over there. I actually don't know how many people are watching. But yeah, 14 viewers. Wow. Thank you for watching over here. Thank you for following. 111 followers. Hey Matt, how low do you speculate AMC dip after the open? Yesterday, if I'm reading correctly, it dipped about 50 cents after the market open, rose back up. Do you think it will dip more? I'm thinking that will be likely of what you will see that dip. Now we have seen a large increase for AMC, so just be aware of where that dip will be and where that pullback will be. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. That was the worst sneeze in the world because I just sneezed on my hand. But anyways, you want to wait to see where that bounce back will be and what the candlesticks look like. If you see, more of a buy heavy candlestick, you might end up wanting to get in at that point. But either way, once you do see that dip, it's probably going to be somewhere around the same. It looks like we're seeing a really, really good day. So we're not going to see that completely fall off during the open, but we will see somewhat of a dip. So somewhere around that 50-cent mark. There's always that possibility that it won't dip. But if we're looking at history, we've seen it dip like 9 times out of 10. So I'd imagine we're going to see that. Thank you for saying bless you. Doge is stuck at 35 cents. Yeah, it's going to be stuck there for a while until we get some more catalysts that go into it. And right now, a lot of people's heads are more focused on AMC, GME, all of these positions more than anything else. So that's why we're not seeing any major moves with crypto. When we see a lot of the stock market moving, we're not going to see crypto move as much. If the first candlestick is green, wait for the second candlestick, but almost always falls at the open. Not advice, just insight. Yeah, we've seen it like 9 times out of 10. You're going to see that fall right at the open, especially after a large increase. The only thing is if we are officially seeing that build of the squeeze, it might be something where we see a candlestick after candlestick after candlestick. You know what I mean? That's green. If we're looking for that, or if we're seeing that massive movement. And right now, with the amount of volume that we are seeing, it's going to be, it looks like it might be a really, really good day. 8.19 million volume, basically 8.2 million shares worth of volume in Webull. And it's a lot more, I would imagine, in Fidelity. So let's check out what Fidelity has to say. 17.1 million shares worth of volume in the pre-market. That is absolutely insane. So this is looking phenomenal. We do have some sell walls that are set up at 1805 and we're seeing a lot of sell orders compared to buy orders go through. But yeah, we all need to play a OG MTV song with a rocket taking them. The marketplace opens. That's for newcomers. We vets know. Don't want people to get burned. Yeah, I don't want anybody to get burned. We have 6 new members today. Thank you for becoming a member. 9 people watching on Twitch. Thank you for saying bless you as well. Great job, Matthew. You'll gain followers here. Don't rush it. Have to stream from a hot tub or candlesticks. Don't do it. Seriously. Keep up the good work. Thank you for saying that, Avocado Toast. I appreciate that a lot. Great name, by the way. But yeah, I think you will gain. From what I hear, you gain followers really fast over on Twitch, as long as you're getting viewers and all that stuff. So thank you for watching. Anybody that is watching, the 9 people that decided to come over here and watch my Twitch stream. I'll get more familiar with Twitch and understand what's going on there. But yeah, I wanted to stream in both areas, and hopefully it works out. But yeah, we got about 20 minutes or 11 minutes until the market opens. Like I said, I'm not going to be actually, uh, talking during this. If I am talking, I'm going to be talking to, in the meeting. So, oh yeah, it's starting to increase at that 1805 mark. So we might see that if it ends up, opening up at that 1805 mark, we're going to see that fall down right from the start. So it all depends really where it opens up, if you're going to see that increase or decrease. We're starting to build other walls around 1810. But we got a lot of great movement, a lot of green movement today, while also seeing some pretty negative movement with Ride, which pisses me off because they should not even be down to this level. I will follow you on Twitch when I get back home. This is the first YouTube channel that I've ever started to watch live. That's amazing to hear. Thank you for saying so. I appreciate that a lot. That means the world to me. To know that I'm the first person that you've watched live is absolutely phenomenal. And there's a lot of great people on this platform that are live. I would say if you're looking to follow somebody that's really good live and you're into like, a lot of things, politics, financial stuff, definitely follow Meet Kevin. He puts out a lot of videos, but he's really, really good live. I mean, he has like the setup that's absolutely perfect where you can change different screens. I mean, I can change different screens, but that's only when I'm set up with my my Sony A6100. So yeah, we have 9 minutes until the market opens, and hopefully we see something really, really good. Now, ooh, actually, I didn't need those headphones on. Oh, this is bad. But it's good. It's good. It's good. All right. So 1,014 people in here. What is your ride position, Matt? I hear you talk about it a lot, mainly because it's not performing as expected. Yeah. So for ride, this was a decent swing trade that I seen as like a month play. But with the down market or down sectors, a lot of the small cap stocks that were actually down, right? I seen a lot of potential in them. Yes, they did have a lawsuit and everything. That's what made them really drop down as fast as they did. But if I look at six, I don't know why it's not popping up. If I look at a year-to-date look of it, right, typically it's going to take like a month to have any of these increases. A lot of times when you see something like this, it's a really great swing trade, really great setup. And when it starts to get to some of these levels of being at these new lows, I didn't expect it to go any lower than really that 1280 mark. Right. And then it ended up like, I guess a lot of the market ended up falling down. And you've seen it decrease quite a bit, even past some of these levels previously, where it really only got to a low of like $9.50. But recently it's gotten to a low of $6.69 with the full possibility of it getting to higher numbers, creating this higher high, showing that it has a lot of buying potential above this, getting to $11 and what was it, $11.30, $11.70 or something, right? So getting to these price points was absolutely huge, knowing that this was going to pop. However, it started being shorted again. So all of this, there was a lot of positions that were actually being shorted over 30%. And that's why I keep talking about this, because the potential of this is to get up to, $18, $25, actually skyrocket it and get back to that $31 mark. Now I'm looking to sell somewhere in between that, somewhere around the $22, $25 mark, not at the $31 mark. If it does end up surpassing that, then that's great. But it was only supposed to be about a month play based on history. But with a lot of the down market, that ended up turning into, the month play was still flowing down. So once it got to that 669 mark, we've seen some sort of an impact there where you could have bought some more. I didn't have any free money. And now we're starting to see that push up, but it's still being shorted on the way up. So it is going to stair step on the way up. It's just taking its time to make its moves. I just want to be able to get that filled. It was supposed to be a short-term play, a month and a half at most, but it's been that month and a half and it's done nothing but go down. So, and this is another one of those positions that ended up, changing drastically overnight. And that's where I ended up getting to a point where I was like, all right, well, now this is hold potential. Let's see some money. Yep. You don't need that hat either. Dying to see those curls flow freely. I feel like your hat is covering glory. Um, right here, right, hats off. Yeah, the problem with that is the fact that um I didn't do anything to my hair today. Usually when I don't do anything with my hair, I will just throw in a hat and you'll see the curls look a lot better in the front, but overall it's just a mess. That's why I wear a hat. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing it, especially since I work from home. But thank you for saying that because they are great curls. I like them. But yeah, let's see what's happening here. So AMC hitting that $18 mark. Did it actually break through that? I just seen it hit 818. 1818. We also see GameStop. That's actually decreasing right now, falling down a little bit. Let's see. I can't wait to see how this does adjust based on the change of the day. We've seen a change yesterday of 19% for, or 22% for costs, 19% for AMC. We're going to see some good movement today. I think it's going to be really, really good as long as it holds. Doesn't look like it's collapsing right now, but we'll see how this plays out. I'm late to the show. I look like an R&B singer. That's funny. So I'm gonna get prepared for this meeting in the next minute, and I'll probably have the audio off and get everything prepared. I don't know if I'll still show my picture. I probably won't, just in case the meeting gets intense. It won't get intense. But yeah, it looks like cost is at $22. That's really, really good. I'm so hype about that. So hype about a lot of positions. Now it's up to $267. My AMC is up to $13 or $13,000. GameStop up to $100. Ethereum up $400. But then have some other plays that are up as well. A lot of other plays that are down, but up a lot more than I'm down based on just AMC right now. AMC play looks really, really good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and, get ready for this meeting. And I'm still going to be live afterwards and we're going to see what's happening. And hopefully I can, trade some stuff over here. But while I'm doing this, I don't know. But if there's something that I wanna trade and get out of, then I hope I can make that move. Right now, it doesn't look like we're close to anything. Tesla's, kind of close to where I want to be. Well, not close to where I want to be for a sell. I'm just saying for my cost basis. So we're looking for some moves here, but I'm gonna get ready for this meeting, and hopefully you stick with me. If you do, you can always watch somebody else if you want to, but definitely find a way to stick with me. I'll be live 30 minutes after this meeting is over. So check you guys. All right, can you hear me here? Can anyone hear me? All right, so it looks like that meeting ended up getting pushed at the last second. So that's at 12:30 now. It looks like AMC made a pretty good run to 1845. Now we're seeing that come back to the 15 moving average. This 15 moving average is very important. It's probably going to end up dropping a little bit below that. It's looking like it's being pushed down. I see a lot of movement in cost, which is something I'm really excited about because then I can get back to, either break even or make some money out of it. It looks like I'm making some money out of it here, but the cost basis is a lot higher than what it says. I actually wanted to see if AMC is going to come back at all. Probably buy, like I said, I told you I was going to buy some shares. So let me see if I could buy what I guess 5 shares would be the max here. You know what? 6 shares. I think 6 shares would be the max. It's not really going to make a difference, but that could make the difference from what I'm holding in the end. Here we go. You can hear me? Mute is on, just kidding. All right. So yeah, got a few things happening today. Right now we look like GME is starting to settle. Did get up to 240, which is great to be able to see it break that 240 barrier. Hopefully we could see some more positive movement, but it's starting to settle a little bit. The volume is around 4 million, which is really good for GME. For AMC, we're around 45 million shares worth of volume in the first 7 minutes. So, well, obviously we had the pre-market volume as well, but the first 7 minutes were at a crazy amount of volume. So I'm all for that. Thank you, everybody who stuck around. There's 629 people that stuck around. I appreciate that. I understand there's other people that are streaming. But good morning, Salty Dog. Thank you for stopping by. Anybody that wants to follow my Twitch, go over to the pinned comment in the comment section or the chat and follow me on Twitch. So yeah. Looks like Ethereum is up as well, but probably crypto is not going to move as much. Mara is moving. I want SOS to make some moves. Looks like Ride is now positive again. I like seeing this. Here we go. Seeing some positive movement here up to $9.22. It should stay well above that $9 mark. That's really where it should hold at, if not way above that, as we see some more movement. So that's good to be able to see that up 3% or close to 3.5%. Now starting to decrease a little bit more. MVIS is up 3.5%. Fubo TV is up 3%. That's good to see as well. SOS is up 1%. Where's that at? Roblox is up 1%. That's up to $90.75. That's really amazing. I'm waiting to see that pullback because Roblox tends to hover between that $85 mark and $60 mark. So that's always a great point to have. But just understand that this won't just be something that's always positive. People were waiting to see where it's going to hold at, where it's going to get to. But yeah. Let's see. But TCAT is making some huge moves. Is that an NFT? That's an NFT based stock. So I guess that's why. But GME, starting to see that pullback. Maybe it's bouncing right now. You see a strong candlestick there. This is not really looking like the strongest candlestick though. Let's see. Riot, pretty good. AMC. That's starting to really fall. Really fall. Look at this. Get back to I guess a comfortable level for them. Just understand that that's what they're looking to do. Every single chance they get is to decrease the position as much as they possibly can. We know this is not retail traders. You probably do have some retail traders that are looking to sell, understanding that this is just a short-term play for them, and they end up making their moves with larger and larger moves. So yeah, it's good to be able to see that fluctuation and day trade and all of that. Some really skilled swing traders and day traders will probably sell at these high positions, wait for it to go lower, buy back in, but what they'll do is they'll leave some in there. So If they have 2,000 shares, they'll sell off 1,900 shares, keeping some in for the eventual squeeze and being able to make some money out of it. But then also, having that ability to, capitalize on what it could go down to. Cost is looking really good, up to 6%, almost 7% here. That's pretty dang good. I'm all for it. Which is a point to where I would sell and find that pullback. Because right now it's up to 2,300, 2,200, $2,200. God damn it! I always do this with this watch. Do you consider this a short squeeze for AMC? No, I don't consider this the short squeeze. I consider this a push, what we would see. But no, this is not the short squeeze for AMC. Not even close. The short squeeze is a lot more than this, a lot more impactful. This is just a massive increase. That's not even the largest increase that we will see, because we'll probably see some larger increases. We should have seen some that are 50% increase days, or even higher than that. Maybe 100% increase days, depending where we're at. If we're at $20, 100% increase would be, to that $40 mark, right? So I am so cold down here, it's ridiculous. But we're looking pretty good. I mean, it's starting to recover here, get back to $18. I understand it got to $18.45. It's great to be able to see some sort of a recovery here. Hopefully it's not a stair step. A lot of times you would see a stair step, you see this strong candlestick here. The problem is you want to see 3 green candlesticks to indicate some sort of that's not the candlesticks you want to see. There we go. There we go. GME looks like it's starting to make a little bit of a move back up. Hopefully we can get back above that 240 mark and make some money there. Now remember, I only have 2 shares of GME. I'm looking for that to do a massive amount of things, so I'm just going to let that sit there. Whatever ends up happening happens. That's only about $500. What's the total value? Yeah, it's only about $500 worth of value for me. So it's not a crazy thing, but I'll let it sit there. AMC down to 1765. Thank you for that super chat, though. Let's see what Twitch is saying. Anybody Twitch? We got 6 people that are watching. Thank you for all the follows over on Twitch. We started at 98 followers and we've gained about 20. So just about 18. So if you guys want to follow me over on Twitch, definitely go over there. It's pinned to the chat. If you want to follow any of my other channels, my Matt Reacts channel, MP Shorts channel, which I do a lot of short form content, Perry Experience, which I haven't uploaded to in a little bit, but definitely check those channels out and give them a subscribe. Whatever this position is, you said it's up 800% in the past week. I mean, that's based on this large rise that we've seen. Is that a reverse stock split? Like what's going on here? Why would we see that large gap up? Yeah, that has to be. From $4 to $40, that has to be a reverse. Yeah. So it's not up a huge percentage. Yeah, that has to be. But yeah, we're seeing some good movement here with a lot of great positions. So I'm just hoping that cost stays on that road, stays on that route, so that I can move there. Ride, looking for that to make their moves as well. Fubo TV looks really, really good. I sold that position a while back. Roblox is up to $92. That's huge. Getting back up to some of those levels that it hasn't been to in the past. $92, almost at $93. That is a humongous move. A humongous move. We're starting to see a little bit of a pullback there. It looks like TCAT's up 28%, 27%. Wow. That's making a huge move as well. Look at this movement. Had a consolidation, had a little bit of an increase. Looks really, really good. GameStop also looking pretty good. Matt, you have to get used to saying hit that follow button and then tap the bell to see live. Yeah. Can't wait to see you get partnered on Twitch. I probably will say that, hit that follow button and tap the bell to know when I go live. All right. But the only thing is that it's all about that subscribe button too. I'll probably have to do separate streams. I can't even do like dual streams. Maybe I'll do something to where a partial stream here and a partial stream there. That sound good? Maybe a morning stream here and an afternoon stream over on Twitch. That's not a bad idea either. But then I want to become an affiliate, but I also don't want to, because then I would only be able to stream in one area, and there's no reason to do the multi-stream then. But then you could also have that multi-stream, which I don't know how that works. I really don't know if I become an affiliate that I physically can't do that. We'll see. But it looks like GME is starting to pull back a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't break past this point. 230, we don't want that to break past it. Let's see a bounce. Would love to see that. AMC is also starting to level out. Everything's looking kind of the same here. You can see this movement. It looks pretty much exactly the same, with just a little bit of a decrease somewhere around here. But its movement looks exactly the same. You're seeing TCAT that's actually coming back a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't come back to that 15 moving average. A lot of times that is the truth. Ride is looking pretty decent. It looks like cost is starting to fall just a little bit. Which does look really good. I'm actually going to get out of my cost play. I think I'm going to get out of my cost play and let that sit there and actually have some more room for other positions. Actually, I need to do something else with that, but I think I'm going to get out of my cost play this morning. We'll see how this really plays out. Hopefully it doesn't completely go against us. Would love to see that around that $23 mark. That would be amazing. Ride is looking really, really positive today. Really, really positive. Hopefully that continues on that same route. My cost basis is $10.21. It's a little bit higher. It's up in the $11 mark before I transferred my funds. But we are seeing a lot of things move. We can see that the account value is now somewhere around $50,000. It's $49,764. As of now, up $10,000 if I sold everything today, which AMC is up about $13,000. So basically all together, I'm down about $3,000 there on all other positions, mainly run by SOS and Zomedica, which just pissed me off entirely. So see how that plays out. Let's see. Multi-platform star. I'm all right. I don't think I'm a star. Awesome, you're on Twitch. Glad your platform. AMC. Yeah, I'm trying to do it everywhere. YouTube before the bell, Twitch after the bell. I think that's not a bad idea. I just know that Meet Kevin streams on YouTube after the bell, and then you have some other people that do as well. So if I do that on Twitch, I think that'll be good. Black from YouTube. Do you OBS stream? Look into it. Yeah, I use Streamlabs OBS right now, so I could do the multi-stream, and I actually pay for that service. So TCAT's up 31%. That's crazy. That's really, really good. Also, BlackBerry's making a move today. That's looking really good for people that said they wanted to get into BlackBerry for the long haul. I think it was just BlackBerry for that initial play that kind of tied with AMC, GME, all of those things. We're seeing SOS, it's up 3%, 3.5%. I would love to see that up a lot more, but you get what you get, so we're okay. Would you consider this as a short squeeze for AMC? No, I wouldn't consider this the short squeeze. I consider this just a large push that we are seeing with a lot of positions. With things like cost, things like GME, things like AMC, we're just seeing a large push. And right now, this is not the short squeeze. We've seen an increase over the after hours market. It wasn't a large increase that we were supposed to see. It was a steady increase from the day's open yesterday to close all the way until open today. And now you're starting to see it come back a little bit, which is not the best, but know that they're trying to push us down. We're not going to give up. Whatever they end up doing, we're just going to keep buying the dip. And this gives us more opportunity to buy more and more and hold more and more. So the longer this goes, the stronger it's going to get for the people that are actually holding. Because you think about all the people that are strong holders, we're going to keep holding. And if we take some of those shares from the day traders and swing traders, we're going to keep holding those. So it's just going to get better and better as time goes on. So they might as well just give up. Seriously, they might as well just give up. Why is everyone asking the same question? I don't know. I guess maybe they see a large amount of profit and they want to take that profit. If you feel as though you're uncomfortable with losing that money, then do with it what you will. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and tell you to sell everything. I'm not going to tell you to hold everything. I prefer that you would hold a large portion of it. But if you want to take a profit, then take your profit. I'm not going to hold it against you. And I'm not going to be one of those people that even cares about, over here losing viewers or subscribers because of the fact that I told you it's okay for you to take a profit. Because I'm for all of my viewers being profitable, wherever that profit ends up being, whether it's $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, $50, $20, whatever it ends up getting to, you take a profit when you feel comfortable. You know what I mean? You see that profit, you're ready to go ahead and do that. So, it was kind of the same question, but I think, to signal this. Wait, what? What is going to signal that it is happening? Only the thing about it is that you can't predict exactly when it's going to happen. You can say, oh, it's coming. A lot of times you're going to see it a calm before the storm to where it's looking like it's not moving for a while. And then all of a sudden, boom, everything hits, levels that you've never seen before. Right now we're seeing increases, which are really, really great. But this is not the squeeze. This is not this is like the beginning portions to where we see that growth. Then you're going to start to see that level out, and then boom, everything takes off. So I think with the question, knowing that or trying to predict when the squeeze actually is going to come, you can't fully predict it. You just gotta go with the flow a little bit, and hopefully you do see some massive movements there. Is cost still up? Cost is now down. We need to keep consolidating. Nice to bring down that RSI. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's great to be able to bring down that RSI and consolidate somewhere around those levels. So what's the volume on Fidelity today? The volume right now, well, see, with Fidelity and Webull in the pre-market, that's where it ends up getting mixed up. But then once the market opens, they're pretty much, the same. So Fidelity would be the same amount right now. So 75 million in Webull, and I would imagine Fidelity is going to say the same thing. Just because when it opens, it actually catches up. See, yeah, 75.8 million, 75.8 million, or 9 million here. So we're seeing massive movement in the first 30 minutes. 76 million shares worth of volume, which is crazy in the first 30 minutes. Keep in mind the average of the day is 83 million. So we're literally going to reach that that amount in the first 30 minutes of the market opening, meaning that they have a lot of shorts that are going through here. We have a lot of buy volume. Anytime we have a lot of buy volume with positions like these, we're going to see a lot of shorting that's going on in order to hold it down. If we don't see that shorting, this ends up going through the roof. But they're going to continue to short this position because if it skyrockets like we're hoping that it's going to do, there's a lot of people that are looking to buy this. There's a lot of covering that's going on. While they're covering, they're also partnering it with shorts, just so that, you know, they kind of have a negative and a positive and they end up equaling out. You know what I mean? So they can do all they want, but we know that the volume, the buy volume, we're looking to continue to increase this. And we're going to continue to buy it, continue to hold it. And anything they do is not going to work. Ride is up 8% today. This is really, really good. I love seeing this movement, right? One, because I'm holding the position. And two, because I'm holding the position. Like there's no, there's no other option there. 75 million in 25 minutes. Exactly. I mean, we had about 17 million, I think, in the pre-market. But that just showed you what the volume was going to be. 17 million in the pre-market means the volume for the day is going to be insane. This is why I listen to you right now. The transparency is real. This man is just giving his personal opinions. Yeah, it's all about my personal opinions. Let's see. So we gained a bunch of followers over on Twitch. If you guys want to, you know, follow over there, we got 584 people in here. Hit that like button over here. Do whatever you can to support over there. I don't know how you do it. If you like, if you follow, if it's on the rate of follows, then I'll definitely take that. But AMC is insane, up to $18.35. This is insane. Once it gets to $20, people are going to be like, Jesus. SOS is up 5%. That's good to see. I would love to see that up 50%, but you know, that might be asking too much. But again, when you start seeing a lot of other positions, when you start seeing AMC and GME start to make these moves, a lot of other positions are going to move with it. Ride up 7%. Huge. Mara up 7%. SPCE making that move as well. Just like someone said, AMC and GME were moving, so SPCE is moving as well. Bed Bath & Beyond, SOS, Fubo TV. You're going to see a lot of positions make these moves that we were normally into. All of these popular positions that we were seeing back from January. And now I'm up $12,000 total. I think AMC is up to $14,000 worth of a gain. You're going to see cost that's up to $182 worth of a gain. You have Ethereum that's up. You have GameStop that's up. SOS is actually making a little bit of a dent. Zomedica, still horrible, but hopefully we make some moves there. Ride is actually making a move. FAMI, that made a little bit of a dent. DraftKings is also doing that, but yeah, we just got a lot of things moving today. What's AMC? Oh, wow. It's about to get to $19. What? That would be $15,000 worth of a gain right now. Once it gets to $20, I mean, this is crazy. I think we're going to see something. That fear of missing out is really going to kick in, and a lot of people are going to buy into this position. It's going to be insane. Do we have any walls set up? It looks like we don't have many walls that are actually set up. $19 you would think would be a strong wall. We have a wall at $18.95, but we don't have many sell walls set up. We're ready for this to increase a massive amount. Follow, subscribe, comment in the chat to help you in Twitch. Also tab while you're streaming, even with tab muted counts towards affiliate progress on Twitch. I don't know what that means. We have 5 viewers over on Twitch, so I appreciate all the viewers that I did gain on Twitch today. But AMC's starting to come back a little bit, but either way, made huge moves today, huge dents. $14,000 worth of a gain. If that cat doesn't stop meowing, what's his issue? Thank you for becoming a member. Give me a second. I'm gonna go and see if my children are upstairs so I could say bye to them, because I'm gonna stay streaming for a little bit since um, we had a gap in some stuff. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right. Insane. I'm tired from running up those steps. Thank you for joining as a member. Yeah. Let's see. So we have 500 people in here, 600 people in here. We got, wow, great time to come back. We just hit $19. We went over $19 very fast, but now we're starting to come back a little bit. Wow, this is crazy. This is insane. This movement in AMC is insane. Ride is looking good. Ride's looking good. Let's see. Tilray, Fubo, SOS. We're seeing some massive movement here. Getting up to $19.06 is huge. Huge. I'm going to sell some of these positions here because they're free stocks. So I'm going to sell those. Get those out of here. Just to free up some cash, I guess. Make sure I'm selling the right positions. I don't want to end up selling the wrong stuff. A lot of those free stocks I like to get rid of. I just finished my meeting too. Yeah, let's see. So these cats are going insane behind me. So AMC is starting to come back a little bit. It's good to see that we hit $19.06. We did bounce back from $19. I don't know what the wall was. We do have some walls that are building up at $19 or $19, $19.03, $19.05. We're seeing some walls build up there. TCAT is up quite a bit. Ride is making a move, still like 7%. Would love to see that make a larger move. But you never really know. You never really know. Oh my goodness. Now we're starting to, we were starting to move up. But we're far away from the 50 moving average. It looks like we're starting to consolidate, so the 50 moving average might come up to us. So want to see that jump up to $19. Let's see that move here. We do have a wall at $19 of 6,000 shares, which is not that much. We're about to hit 100 million shares worth of volume in the next maybe 20 seconds. So this is going to be insane. This is going to be a really, really good day. I don't know where we'll see that level off and where we will see it end up falling, but I don't think it's going to be an all-around positive day the whole entire day. So no, it's not going to be that hype. I hope it is. How do you get the Discord info? The Discord group is in the description. If you click I think it's the first link. It's like the first or second link. Wow, $19.12 of a high. It's crazy. Absolutely insane. But yeah, if you go in the description, you'll see that Discord link info. It's $5 to join the Discord group. It's also, you can get $10 to, have access to any of the other videos we create. And then also the next level for the how to day trade for a living, the book reviews, all of that stuff. We'll go through all that stuff sparingly. I'm going to be uploading some stuff today on that. Well, somebody hit me up on Saturday. I couldn't even see what was going on. I'll answer that later then. That was a quick meeting. Yeah, I didn't have a meeting that I had to go away to. I wanted to go see my kids before they left. So I just needed to see them and say bye to them. And they were just walking out of the door while I went up there. So I was happy to be able to see them and say bye, because my little one just turned 1 2 days ago. Crazy attached. Let's see. What's happening? AMC still close to that $19 mark. I'm all for this growth. All for this growth. It looks absolutely amazing. And it's not too fast of growth to where it's like something that's unsustainable. We know that it can build to that point and stay at that point. But the only thing bringing it down is short percentage or short information. We could see the number of buy orders that are coming in and less sell orders, and all of a sudden these are starting to we're seeing this decrease. We know what's happening. Oh, nice. Great dad move. Thank you. 640 people in here. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I'm going to stream for probably 3 more minutes, and then hopefully we'll see some really, really good movement throughout the rest of the day, and I could do a stream later. I'm still not an affiliate on Twitch, so I think I'll do a multi-stream for a little bit, and then eventually when I am an affiliate, I'll probably do separate streams here and there to see what we can do. You think GME will put some back? Put some back? What do you mean by that? Or pull back some? Sorry, I read that totally wrong. Do I think it will pull back some? It actually hasn't made that much of an increase compared to what AMC has made over the open. GME has made a lot of an increase over the after hours market, but I think you'll probably see a little bit of a pullback, but I don't think it will be a lot, because this hasn't really moved too much in the actual market open. AMC, you might see more of a pullback, which we are starting to see now, from that $19 mark all the way down to $18.40. So you're seeing a little bit of a pullback here. Oh my God, that's the cutest thing ever. The meeting was with your kids. I'm forever a fan of Matthew Perry. Thank you for saying that. That's one thing I love working with from home and this COVID stuff. I see my kids daily. Heading back to the office though in July, depressing. Yeah, I'm not heading back to the office. We don't have to do that. I think we're working from home permanently just because they are now using our space for clinical space. So clinical space is more important than office space for us. If we have the capability of working from home and we're actually working, then yeah, it's great. So I don't know how long I'll be with the company. Probably like maybe another, 3 years, something like that. maybe 5 years. I don't really know, depending what the growth potential is of, YouTube and all of this, building my business and everything. I want to take my business seriously. And if you guys are supporting me, I want to be able to support you guys. And the best way to do that is to be here with you guys and spend those 8 hours, a day, to be able to, communicate with you guys. Not saying that I would stream for 8 hours. I would just build content and, put things out that would help people for, those 8 hours, or maybe 4 hours or something like that. Spend the rest of the time with my kids. Happy belated. Thank you. I want to sell, close to a break even and get in lower. For what? Oh, you want to sell close to break even and then get back in a lot lower because you feel like you want to gain a lot more out of it. You're saying something like you want to sell, let's say 240 or 250, and then pull down to 200. That's definitely tough. You can't really predict what the hedge funds will do. If they end up giving up, then you lose out on a lot of gains. So I'm not going to tell you to end up doing that, to sell all of your position. You make that move on your own. It's not something that I think will come back, that I believe will come back, unless they start pressuring us and pushing us down like they really, really wanted to. So I'll say no. Roblox is at $93, which is where it was at the high point of where it got to in the first minute or 2 minutes of the IPO, which is crazy. Where's cost at? Is cost negative again? Yeah, I guess cost is negative again. I would like to see them make an increase, not decrease here. They're starting to flatten out. After that increase there, they're starting to flatten out. Hopefully we can see something big over the lunch hours. We're seeing about 2.5 million shares worth of volume. Average volume is 3.51 million shares. So anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Guys, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Follow me for a lot more. What site is he on right now? Monitor the stocks. This is Weeble. Yes, you got it right. Weeble. Thank you for saying that, for answering that on Twitch. Guys, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, for following. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love all of the growth. I love, everybody that comes through here. And it looks like 20 is definitely still there, still possible. It was more possible when we were up at that $19.15 mark, looking like 20 was going to be a thing today. But yeah, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, follow some of my other channels. If you guys want to follow my MP Shorts channel, which I will put out a short video later today on that. All you have to do is, go over to my channel, go to channels, and you'll see the Perry Experience, MP Shorts, and Matt Reacts. You can subscribe to all of those. And I put out different videos, different content. It's not really truly consistent there. So we'll find some sort of consistency. You can follow all of those if you want to. Also, if you want to join the Discord group, if you go to, let's say if you're in here, you go to the description. The link is in the description. You'll see the Discord group. You'll also see join as a channel member. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I got to get to work, and hopefully we have a really, really good day. It's already good. Hopefully it gets even better. But I'll catch you guys in the next stream. See ya.